Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Enough Said Cards on Monday evening, and wanted to make a response video tonight. This is for Dave, Bluejacket 66, for the contest giveaway that he's running for his having reached 250 subscribers. And I just looked at his channel tonight, and he's now almost at 350 subscribers. So that's great. I really like your channel and your videos, and your collection is incredible. Not only do I like seeing your cards, but the really informative videos that you have, and I have enjoyed learning about a lot of the food and beverage cards that you have and that you've shown us. And it's just a segment of the hobby that I don't really know a lot about, and so I've been enjoying checking out your collection. And please keep the videos coming. I look forward to seeing them. So for your contest, Dave, you wanted to know what inspired us to collect cards. And for me, it is my father who got me into it. And my father grew up in the 50s in New York City. He's from Queens, New York, and was a big Willie Mays fan and a Giants fan. And now he's lived in Boston for probably 45 years and has turned into a Red Sox fan, thankfully. My mother's side of my family is all from Boston. But anyhow, growing up in the 80s, he would take my brother and I to card shows. And, pretty much it seemed like almost every weekend, and probably not, but there were a lot of shows back then. It was a great time to be collecting. And he would take us to the shows and give us a couple bucks, and we would wander around and pick some things up. And he was always, trying to encourage both of us, I think, to learn the history of the game and to buy older cards and, cards of the great players, and not just buying packs. And that probably is a big part of why I collect the way I do now, because of his influence and trying to encourage us to collect in that way. And I have a memory of, must have been maybe like 1986, we went to New York to visit my father's side of the family, and I had my cards, which I kept in a binder, basically my whole collection brought to New York, and was in the trunk of the car. And we went to visit a relative's house, and the car got broken into and all my cards got stolen. And I was just absolutely devastated. It was like, besides losing a family member, at the time, it was like the worst thing I could imagine. And it was just horrible. And my father basically vowed that he was gonna buy my collection back, or help me buy my collection back. And over the next year or so, every time we would go to a show, he would help me, little by little, buying the stuff back. And it's something that I never forgot. And another memory from that time, and I've discussed this numerous times in various videos, including the video that I made with Ray from Philly last night. But my father bought these two cards at a show. They were obviously not graded, but in maybe like 85 or 86, and he paid $25 for each of these cards, and gave them to me for my 30th birthday. So these cards are pretty special to me, and they're really the only cards that I have from that time period. And that's pretty much it. So that's how I got started in the hobby. And and I also was fortunate that a lot of my friends collected back then. We had 2 card stores in my town and another one in the next town over. I mean, it was just a great time to be collecting, and so I really enjoyed it. I have great memories of it. And for the second part of your contest, you wanted to know what we collect other than baseball cards. So I figured this might be a good time to show this. I do not collect toys or Transformers, but somehow this is the only toy that I have from my childhood that I've kept. My parents got rid of all the rest of my stuff, but I kept this one. This is a Transformer, original Transformer from the 80s. I don't think I even could transform it into a robot now if I wanted to, but I've kept this for some reason, so I figured what the heck, I'd show that. And obviously in front of you there's a binder that I have showing some coins. I don't really collect coins, but when my older son was a bit younger, my father gave him a bag of coins that his grandfather had given him. And I don't think anyone had even looked in the bag for, probably 40, 50 years. And in the bag was probably 20 or 30 Morgan dollars. There was actually I think it's called a double eagle. It's basically a 1 ounce gold coin. I don't have it here in front of me. Sort of a ridiculous thing to give a 5-year-old, but I don't think he knew what was in the bag. So my son, upon receiving the bag of coins, started getting into coins, and so we would go to coin shops and shows, and he started picking up some coins. And so I kind of decided that since I was doing it with him, that I would pick up some stuff also. And nothing valuable, but I find it kind of interesting. Just trying to get a bunch of foreign coins from different countries, and put this book together. I won't go through all this because I'm pretty sure no one wants to see it, but some nicer ones in here. That's actually a silver German coin. Yep, so I have this little binder of foreign coins. Oops. And a couple other interesting ones. Got this, this is an old Roman coin with the head of Apollo on it. Don't really know very much about these, but thought that was kind of cool. Hopefully it's real. Have another old Roman coin here with Julius Caesar on it. And this one, according to this envelope, is from 317 AD. Again, I got these at coin shows and don't know a whole lot about them. Old 1830 penny. 1853 seated Liberty dime. And last but not least, a 2-cent piece. A little hard to see there. From 1865. Right at the end of the Civil War. And last but not least, for some reason, I have no idea why I do this, but anytime I find one of the bicentennial quarters, I throw them in this little Ziploc bag. I don't even know how many there are. Not really sure why I do it, but I've been doing that for a number of years, and that's it. So don't really collect coins too much anymore. My son has kind of grown out of it. Much more into cards, but I have this little collection. So that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and Dave, thanks for the contest, and keep making videos. Really enjoy your channel, and that's it. Take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.